Good afternoon. Welcome to Radio Row, live in New Orleans from Super Bowl 59. I'm Roy Kessel on behalf of Sports Philanthropy Network, and we are very excited to have with us Megan Roberson. Megan is the planning specialist with the Green Bay Packers, who is getting ready to host the NFL Draft. So, Megan, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here.
I love the Lambeau setup. I think the only thing missing is there needs to be a little stands that we could have everybody leap into.
There is one. You've missed it.
I missed it, huh?
You missed it.
We're gonna
right after this.
Jump into the stands and get everybody to record that. But we're very excited as a Packer fan to have the draft in Green Bay this year. I know the team has gone to great lengths to track the draft and to really put a lot of thought into it. So give us a quick update on what you've got planned for the weekend.
Yeah, so Thursday to Saturday, like it has been for many years. We're really excited to have people near and far attend the draft. We're expecting hundreds of thousands of individuals, and we feel like we are uniquely positioned as Lambeau Field is a bucket list item for so many sports fans, not just NFL fans, but really fans in general. So between that, we're expecting an economic impact of roughly $94 million or more, and the shoulder programming, both community affiliated and then also just for our neighboring communities, is going to be really, really exciting.
Well, I know Green Bay loves hosting large events. Obviously, every Packer game is a significant undertaking, great community and crowd. Talk a little bit about some of the community activations. Obviously, from Sports Philanthropy Network side, we know there's going to be lots of parties and concerts and other activations like that, but we also know the NFL works really hard to create legacy programs and projects. So talk about what's planned for Green Bay.
Yeah, so we have an amazing community development department at the Packers, and they're working really hard behind the scenes. Obviously, the NFL has a number of organizations they partner with, so we're making sure we're aligning with the organizations they want to showcase. I think some of the rumblings I've heard on our end are maybe a Fox River cleanup. We are funny enough, a lot of people don't know that Green Bay is actually on the water, and we have a river that leads to the bay. And so for us, making sure that is a huge accessibility facet for a lot of individuals in Green Bay. And so doing a cleanup, I think there's going to be some trees planted around the area. So again, still working through with the NFL. I know after Super Bowl it really gets focused on nailing down those community activations, but those are some of the few I've heard so far.
Yeah, we know the NFL with Anna Isaacson and her team do an amazing job with the community involvement, and so we've seen what they do with the drafts in all of the various cities. And talk about what the players are going to experience that are there for the draft. They get some really unique opportunities aside from walking across the stage and getting a hug from Roger Goodell, but during the days leading up to the draft, they really get some special opportunities.
Yeah, so we've started working specifically for the players and their families on some Wisconsin-themed kind of activities. So whether that's going up to Door County or actually participating in curling at the Green Bay Curling Club, we want to make sure that we are showcasing what is special about Wisconsin. I know that the players are booked for a lot of it due to things like this, Radio Row and media, but for us it's making sure that in that limited time they get to see what we have in Green Bay and surrounding areas.
And so as you're planning this, talk about the magnitude of the undertaking. I think one of the things people take for granted, it's like, it's just like a couple of days of activity. What size crowd are you expecting for the draft?
Yeah, hundreds of thousands. I think we truly don't know, right? Some of the numbers you hear in Detroit are magnificent, and for some people in Green Bay could be a little bit daunting, but for us, I think with the planning that's been going on for roughly 2 years now, I feel like we've positioned ourselves in a way that it's going to be successful. No one's going to let it fail, but it's making sure that those fine details and the attention to detail is really honed in. And we have an amazing local organizing committee of 11 people, some from the Packers. We have PMI Entertainment and then Discover Green Bay, our local CVB, and all of us have been working behind the scenes for quite a while to make sure that this comes to life.
Well, Megan, thank you for taking time to join us. We're excited to be up there in Green Bay and see how we can support those initiatives and cover the work that's going on. Appreciate you taking time to be on the show.
Thank you.
We've got a card that you've created here for our Wall of Philanthropy. Have you put that up for big brothers, big sisters. So great to see that you're a big sister and seeing that impact. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
This is Roy Kessel signing off for Sports Philanthropy Network. Please remember to live generously.